Right here, I have this indoor hydroponics kitchen growing system. I'm gonna go ahead and open this up and show you everything it comes with. This is everything that comes inside the package besides the user manual. We have the actual water tank itself right here. We have the LED grow light panel right here, and we're gonna assemble this here in a minute, but I just wanted to show you all the different pieces that it comes with. We have the plant deck, we have the adjustable rod that we're gonna actually set this up with. We have a water level gauge, which will be really useful. We have 14 of these different grow sponges. This is where you're actually going to place your seed right inside here. It's nice and spongy. And that's just the right amount to fill each one of these little holes in here. It also comes with 14 different grow baskets. This is what those look like. These sponges will fit really nicely right inside. We have our little plug-in adapter here. We have 14 of these little plastic grow domes just to control the humidity and the temperature of your little seedlings. We also have 4 of these unused pod cover lids. So if you're just not using a couple of these, you can definitely cover them up. And this does come with these 2 different plant foods here, as well as these little pod stickers. And it actually came with this little free sample of some non-GMO lettuce seeds. Now that we know everything that came inside here, let's go ahead and assemble it. So the first thing that we're going to do is actually plug in this wall adapter to the tank here itself. So we're just gonna plug it down in the bottom and just make sure that the wire is fed through here nicely. So now I'm going to take the actual light panel here and I'm gonna insert the top part of this rod and twist it, lock it into place. Now we're gonna place the bottom right here. And lock this one into place. All right. Now before we add the water, we're just gonna add the little water gauge. And we're just gonna make sure that looking at this water gauge, the water is just gonna be below the max line. Let's fill this up with water. So I just got this completely filled up with water, but I wanted to have it in the highest setting just to show you how tall this can get. This actually can reach 18.7 inches from this place right here to the top of the light. So you have 18.7 inches just for something to grow, which is so much space. But obviously you can adjust this depending on what stage your little seedlings are at or how tall the plants are that are even growing. So you can see we have these little buttons on the very top right here. This is the power button. These are the grow mode options. We have flowers and fruits, vegetables and herbs, and it just kind of has an auto set for those things. We also have the pump key over here. So you can turn off the pump or turn it on. For this vegetable option, this has an optimized spectrum. It has it set for 16 hours on from the time that you switch this mode on and then 8 hours off. And then for this flowers and fruits options, this one has set an optimized spectrum for 16 hours on, 8 hours off as well. And this one over here, the herb option, that one is going to be 17 hours on and 7 hours off. It does have all of the instructions laid out in the user manual, which was really nice. So now that we have this all plugged in and set up and we have all of the water in our hydroponic system, you can see how nice and bright it is with the light on. Let me go ahead and show you how we're actually going to start planting a seed. Just so you can see a little bit better, I just turned off this light for a minute, but you're gonna start out with one of these little baskets here, and you're gonna place one of the sponges inside of here, and that's actually where your seed is gonna go. There is a little hole in there so you can easily place 1 or 2 seeds in there. Then once you have your seed planted, you're just gonna drop it into one of these spots, and you're gonna continue to do that for each of these spaces, depending on what you're growing and how much space each of them is going to need. You could decide how close together you want these. For example, if you have something that's gonna grow to be a little bit larger, you can space them out a little bit more. The really nice thing about having a hydroponics indoor growing system is that your plants are supposed to actually grow 5 times faster than if they were to actually grow in soil. It is fully automatic, so you don't have to water every day. And 14 different plants are being watered all at once. This is really nice. You can grow even in the depths of the winter. You don't have to worry about this having any sunlight. You don't have to worry about any bugs or mess. It does have the full spectrum LED grow light, so you know that your plant is getting what it needs. And just for size reference, this is 15.6 inches across here, and the base of it is only 4 inches tall and 9 inches wide. So this is not taking up a lot of space. The water tank is 5.5 liters. And with this little water level indicator over here, you don't have to worry about the water getting too low. You actually can go about 4 weeks, depending on what you are growing in here, without adding water, which is so cool. This also is going to save about 90% of water versus watering your soil just because the water is rotating around. And you can see when I turn it on, let's just see about how loud this is. Okay, you can hear the pump right now. That's not loud at all. So even if you had that in your bedroom, it would not keep you awake. It's kind of like a low humming noise. Overall, this is going to be so useful, especially for planting here in our long winter.